Andrew Tate just said this about Daddy Coin. Let's take a look at what exactly is happening, the future for Daddy, and why this could get really bullish really quickly. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Crypto RJ. Today, I'm actually posting 5 videos, which I think is a record on this channel. So listen, if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button down below and check out the other videos going around today. A couple other meme coins that have a lot of earning potential, especially like Daddy Tate. Now, I'm not gonna lie, as every time I make these videos, I feel like a little bit gayer just because I have to say Daddy Tate. It just sounds so weird, but we're here, I guess. Listen, currently trading at 9 cents, up about 4% today, right? In the past week, we're down 18%. And guys, I'm not gonna lie, on Twitter, on CT, a lot of people just hate this project. It's nuts. Obviously, there's a massive support system behind it, but it seems like the overall sentiment for a lot of the OG crypto nerds on Twitter, whatever, they really just hate this shit. I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, sure, like the project is down, but in my opinion, I still do think that this is a massive project, which I would not like take for granted, right? Now, especially that Trump won, and obviously politics play a massive part in crypto, but because Trump won, and we all kind of know that like Andrew Tate is kind of in that like little squad of like Donald Trump, Joe Rogan, Elon Musk, like they're all kind of like in that same like bubble, if that makes sense. I just don't see this thing failing, right? And in the past month as well, guys, this is where things get really ugly, down 40%. So it does look pretty crap to be a investor in this. Even in the past year, guys, down 59% on this. Now, obviously, we're not looking at data by the time it's launched, but overall, guys, crypto is pumping, right? Bitcoin is, I think today's a red day actually. Yeah, Bitcoin is at $89,000, but we saw a $93,000 Bitcoin literally yesterday, right? So considering 94 even, sorry. So considering everything was pumping and Daddy Tate's still down, I understand why people are pissed, but let's talk about it. So Andrew Tate reveals he received favorable insider info on the court hearing that will determine if his case is dismissed for lack of evidence, right? And he says, 19th decision, heard insider info, it's going to be very good. Daddy would tour after that. 2025 to 2026 will see huge all-time highs. Load your bags now. And guys, obviously, he's going to be saying this, right? Obviously, he's going to be saying, oh, you know, load your bags, etc. But we're going to have to see what happens, right? Like, no one can really predict the future. Let's see if they actually do get free. Because remember, a lot of investors in this, and myself, I own some of this as well, we're all waiting for this world tour that he keeps talking about, right? We don't really know what the world tour is. I mean, obviously, world tour, what could it possibly be? But we don't know exactly what it's going to entail. I do think that them traveling around and doing like a little world tour would be very beneficial for the project, right? Now, this is the tweet that I want to unpack with you guys. This is where all the meat and potatoes are. So, Daddy is going to 1 billion, even if I have to buy it all myself. It's my coin. All other celebs rugged. I didn't. We will be alive forever. We will last years. When I am free to do the Daddy World Tour. 1. Every single penny generated from speaking events goes into Daddy. Now, this is a very bold claim, and we already know that speaking events pay well. If I'm not mistaken, I remember in 2020, maybe 2020 or 2019, Gary Vee was making around $100,000 for every speaking gig that he did. Now, Andrew Tate would definitely be able to charge more, in my opinion. I don't know if he would do as many as Gary Vee, because Gary Vee is a freaking workaholic. Like, that guy works harder than anyone ever. But I do think Andrew Tate will be able to charge more, and depending on how often he does these speaking gigs, we're talking, you know, one speaking gig, it might be $250,000, and $250,000 buying into this every now and then, hey, pretty good boost. Now, every attendee must be a Daddy holder as well. So listen, if he does one that's somewhat nearby, all right, even if it's in Europe, I'll go to Europe. You know, I was just in Dubai last month, and it was amazing. If it gives me an excuse to travel and I get to attend one of these events, sure, I'll go. He will also do a 100K USD buy at every event himself, so that's pretty sick as well. Now, he also says, I will do the largest podcasts and mainstream media interviews in the world and mention Daddy every show. Now, that's actually insane, because let's be real, what do all these crypto projects wish they had? Marketing. They wish they had podcasts, marketing, content. Andrew Tate is literally a content machine. Anything, and even like myself, like I'm only making these videos because I know that 1, I invest in this project, but 2, they're gonna do well, right? A lot of the Daddy videos on my channel do very well, and guys, shout out to you guys, the holders, because if it wasn't for you guys, wouldn't be here right now. So thank you guys so much. Now, with that being said, this is insane. This is free marketing for the project, and there's no doubt in my mind that this thing is gonna go crazy. Now, he also says students of the real world will be able to stake their Daddy for extra power level, which equates to the real world token. Now, I'm not going to lie, guys. The real world token, this whole thing is interesting. The whole concept of making passive income from them, the whole thing's interesting. I haven't really done a deep dive, nor am I a part of the real world. But it is very interesting. Now, he says, don't say I didn't warn you when it happens. Bye, daddy, da 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 da. Now, another thing I want to share with you guys is this right here. Adoption is coming. Remember, Andrew Tate tweeted this about a month or two ago. He says, or maybe even longer than that. He says, what is it, July 28th? Yeah, I can't read apparently. A couple months ago. He says, what do you want to bet that I can get Trump to mention daddy coin? Literally, who wants to bet me? Now, when this does happen as well, this is going to be huge, guys. It's actually going to be insane. Now, the final thing I want to share with you guys, I thought this is so funny. People with 0.04 Bitcoin deciding if they should take profit or not. And there's this video of Tate when he's back from jail. It's actually one of the funniest memes that's been around so far. But listen, guys, that is it for today's video. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys think about Daddy right now? Where do you guys see this thing going? And what is your opinion on the world tour? I will see you guys in the other videos. Like I said, I have 5 videos coming out today. So go and check those out and subscribe down below, guys. I'm trying to get to 3,000 subscribers before the month ends. Thank you guys so much, and I appreciate all the support. Cheers.